Welcome back, everyone, to episode 3 of the podcast. Today, we brought him back from the first episode. Ladies and gentlemen, O2 does the most. What is up?
What's up, brother?
How is
What's
it
up, bro?
going, man?
Man, it's going good, man. Just dropped a new Fortnite short and full length episode tonight.
Ooh, killing it over there with your Fortnite series.
Yeah, just loving Fortnite, loving Fortnite in general, man. We're on the cusp
Man.
of 200 episodes. We're getting close.
So, this is not a segment, but I gotta ask, what made you decide to do a Fortnite series?
That's a good question, man. So if you go onto my YouTube, this is gonna be like a longer answer to the question, but it's kind of necessary. I was filming, you know how on PlayStation 5 you can hit the record. I was putting content before I got a camera, and I've always wanted to do it, but it just never came to mind because I write books. I do all kinds of
absolutely.
support. Well, I didn't tell my wife what to get. Her family gets me stuff for Christmas. I had mentioned that, I guess, and forgot about it. So I ended up getting a camera for Christmas, and I was like, oh, it clicked. And then, I was like, I'm making Fortnite episodes. I'm gonna do matches, you know. So
heck yeah, man. No, I was always curious about that and wonder where that came from. But no, dude, that's awesome. So
I wish I would have started so much earlier, but I'm cool with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is what it is.
Guys, today we got some very good topics and we got some games. As before, he has no idea what we're going to be talking about or discussing, so it makes it a lot more fun when they are completely clueless on what to do. This first topic, I think it's going to be a fun one. It's a kind of a serious one, especially nowadays with a lot of rules that's going on, and that is toxic versus positive in the online communities.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, gaming communities can be some of the absolute best times that you can ever have, and absolutely some of the worst things about online play. You know, you got your supportive squads, hype teammates, and then, well, you know, you got that other kind. You know, what's your take on where we're at with toxic players nowadays?
Man, I feel like there is a section out there that are trolling for that reason.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're just assholes out there. And then I just think there are people that take it way too seriously. I've been guilty of it too, man. Where I take the game so, where you're like, God dang it, I needed this win, you know? But I'm still positive, like when I'm playing with people, trios, whatever I'm doing, I'm in a squad or whatever. I'm always chill, laid back. I want to have fun, goof off. Say stupid shit,
I agree.
So I'm one of the good ones, guys. You can add me, but I'll share my gamer tag. You might know my gamer tag.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, I'll have it linked for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah. Y'all can add me, man. I'm chill. But yeah, there is a toxic environment within the gaming community online, especially across platforms and stuff. It's just there, and then you run the risk of like Fortnite, you run the risk of getting on there with kids, man. So you've got to put up a boundary of like what you can say, and it's 100%. Open to whoever. It's a free game.
Especially nowadays, it's not like back in the PS3 and Xbox 360 days, because nowadays if you say one and not one small thing, they can report you. Your whole account's banned.
Yeah, you could get in some legal trouble, and it wouldn't even be on some bad shit. It's just because you were talking to them.
It's crazy. And there's always that one player too that can turn every loss into a personal attack, and it's wild how one person can shift an entire lobby's whole energy, especially if you're playing Call of Duty and some of these upper games. You don't have to really worry about that a whole lot with like Fortnite, because they don't have like open mics, unless they do, but they don't in the same way. But
right,
because they have to be part of your crew. I mean, you could join randoms too, but I mean, it's not as bad as like Call of Duty. Like Call of Duty is insane with some of the toxic community on that. But I did some research, and it shows toxic behavior spreads. Like if one player acts out, others are way more likely to join in, and it's absolutely crazy. And I feel like that, that's like that pretty much anywhere. Facebook and schools nowadays, all it takes is that one person for it to spread to other people.
It does, man. Negativity is contagious, like a virus. People like to flock to it. I don't know why. I think in our own brains we do that. You know, we tend to focus more on the negative and the positive.
Yeah.
At least for me, you know, and the world we live in too, you know, has changed even since like, you know, Xbox and PS2 days. Like the gaming culture has changed.
Oh, 100%.
A lot of us have gotten older. You know, there's grown men that play. So like you've got a wide range from kids to old men, and then from all walks of life too.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, have you ever had a match ruined by someone that was toxic, and did it change how you played the rest of the game?
No, I stick to my 100% authentic self. Like I'm just me.
No, I mean, I definitely have a few times. I remember.
I came close. I'll say I came close, but
yeah,
I try to be myself.
Yeah, no, I mean, I definitely had it to where I was playing with some people and they started running their mouth and all that stuff, talking about like, man, you suck and blah, 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 all this stuff. And I don't know, it just kind of ruins, like, you know, now where you were trying, now you don't want to try and help out your teammates because they think you suck and all that. You're just a body shield for them. And I was just like, nah, not what I want.
Shit, I'm usually the one carrying them.
Yeah. And see, like, it's crazy now because, like, not even words can mess with people now. You know, all these games have emotes and trolling and stuff like that, and people can troll you and emote just as bad and definitely get you angry. There's nothing worse than like coming 1v1 on Fortnite to get that crown and you lose, and whenever you lose, someone emotes with a dumb emote. It just, oh man, that makes your rage go up even more.
Yeah, because they have so many emotes out there, one that gets under your skin, and it just happens to be the one that gets under your skin.
Oh, yeah. They know it, too. It's like they purposely plan that.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. We're going to have a little fun with a mini game here.
Oh, mini game. I like mini games.
Instead of Russian roulette, we're going to call this game chat roulette.
Oh.
I'm going to give you, I'm going to read out a few short chat messages, and you tell me if it's a positive, neutral, or a toxic message.
Okay.
Example 1. Nice try, bro.
I'd say that's positive.
Yeah. So I put that as either or because, you know.
It could be, depending on how you take it. Because tone is missed online, especially if you're not in a chat. Mike, if it is Mike, it depends on tone.
Right, absolutely.
You know, you can be like, nice job, bro. Like,
yeah.
Thanks. You screwed the whole matchup for
exactly.
us. You know? Yeah.
The next one is, imagine missing that shot.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a both. Like, that could be either or.
Yep. This one's a pretty easy one. GG. That was easy.
Yeah, you got positive.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You carried hard, mad respect.
Oh, that's a hard positive. Yeah, it's hell yeah, that's respectful.
And this one's pretty obvious too. You should just uninstall the game.
Oh god, that's about it. There's only one worse than that, and I won't say it on here, but yeah, that's super negative. People should not be saying that. But along with the other one.
Just like what you were saying though, like context and tone changes absolutely everything. You know, that's what makes really voice chat such a wild place.
Yeah.
It's absolutely crazy. But all right, enough about the toxic community. We talked about that. Let's move on to something a little more creative, literally. So this next segment, storytelling in games versus movies and TV. So one of the coolest things about modern games is how cinematic they become. But games also do something movies can't. They make you part of the story. So what do you think makes game stories hit harder than like a movie or a TV show?
If it's something along like it has like a campaign or a storyline, you know, it does. You escape and become part of the game or the movie. Which video games just kind of like a movie you interact with, depending on what it is. The fact that it actually causes you to think, involve yourself in it, get invested emotionally, learning the controls. I've gotten so lost in the games, I forgot I was, real life was happening.
Man, 100%. No, and that's definitely like some of the games that I definitely had to give credit for, which a couple of them are TV shows nowadays, but the game started at first. But like The Last of Us, God of War, Cyberpunk, Red Dead Redemption 2, all those games felt like a cinematic masterpiece while watching it because you're basically playing a movie because you're watching the insane cutscenes and then you get to play some of that.
Yeah, you get to be a part of it, man. It is. You're the star of the show.
Yep. And
So to
definitely
speak.
some of my favorite like all-time games are the interactive ones. So like Until Dawn,
Yeah.
the Telltale series, all that stuff, because one decision can affect how the rest of the story plays out. You know,
Yeah. Did you ever play Heavy Rain?
oh, 100%. Yes.
Man, that was pretty cool.
I want to say, if I'm not mistaken, because I can't think of anything before then, but I feel like that was the game that really put those games in the spotlight.
Yeah, and there's another one, Beyond Two Souls.
Beyond Two Souls was amazing. Yes.
That was amazing.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah, both of those games, and like I said, like especially with Heavy Rain, to where if this person died, they're dead the rest of the game. Like they're gone.
It changes the structure,
Yes.
the storyline. Like,
it's so cool. Like those types of games are absolutely fun to play, and that's what I'm talking about. Like that's basically you're playing a movie because it's one giant cutscene.
For sure, yeah, and it reminds me of those books. I don't know if you had them around, but the Choose Your Own Adventure. So you make a choice at the bottom and then turn to a page.
Yes, absolutely, man.
I always wanted to write one of those, but
yes.
I never got around to it. I always just write.
I thought it would be cool, but I feel like it would be so hard to write one of those.
Yeah, I tried in my younger years, but now I just do thriller fiction.
Right,
like,
absolutely.
I get to pick the outcome, and you the readers have to read it.
Yes,
but I do try to draw people in and make them feel invested.
And I also feel like, depending on basically with TV shows, if it's not going somewhere like HBO Max or Paramount or something like that, they have to be very cautious on what they show as compared to video games. Slap that rated M sticker on it, slap that rated T sticker on it. You can sit there and do whatever you want in these video games.
Pretty much, yeah. Video games get away with a lot, bro.
And video games still do, like Last of Us, for an example. That one specific scene, I don't know if anybody out here has seen it or not, which if you haven't by now, it's on y'all. But they changed it up in the show to make it less dramatic than they did in the.
Yeah, do you remember it was God of War 3. Do you remember the little? I think it was kind of a cutscene / mini game with Aphrodite.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, God of War 3 was so amazing. Like the whole God of War series is freaking phenomenal.
You know what scene I'm talking about, though, right?
I know 100% what scene you're talking about. Definitely, yes. Okay. No question about it, because that scene was something else, like way ahead of its time when it came to doing that stuff.
Was.
All right.
It was larger than life, man.
We have another minigame.
Let's go.
Plot hooks. All right, so I'll name a movie or show. You tell me how you would turn it into a game. What kind of genre you would do, what kind of rating, stuff like that you would do if you were to turn this into a video game. First one up, Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad. Definitely going to turn that into, it's going to be an action game. I feel like it's got to be open world Grand Theft Auto-ish, but still have like the linear storyline. You're going to have, guns are going to be involved, drugs. I feel like moving drugs. Probably possibly a little bit of RPG and like making the drug, kind of thing going on.
Yeah.
I would definitely have like a menu. This could get deep, man. We want to lay out a piece of paper and map it out.
So pretty obvious, this game's gonna be rated E for everyone, right?
No. Moving meth.
It sounds like a kid game, if you ask me. They got to teach them.
Yeah, of course.
This one is something I'm surprised has not been turned into any type of game. I mean, they have an 8-bit version of this game, but it's not really a full game. But Stranger Things.
Yeah, that is surprising, actually. And really, like, you'd almost make that. I would turn that into like, man, you could go a lot of ways with this. Kind of a sci-fi, kind of just like a storyline type game,
Absolutely.
I would probably do it third person and stuff and walk it through kind of like the series. I mean, you can do your own spin and, take some liberties with it because of the show itself, you could kind of follow the show, and that in itself would be amazing.
So I did a video on this last night. It was a short that I did, and honestly, I don't know why, but I was thinking about how cool it would be, but turning the Stranger Things, like the entire series once it's over, into a Lego game, make it Lego Stranger Things.
Lego Stranger, yeah, I don't know why they haven't done that yet.
No, I don't know. Like
that is weird. They haven't done anything with that yet.
No, with how popular it is, like it could be a very cool game.
Huh?
They had the VR game, but it's cool, but it's so short. Like,
oh, okay.
But it's not bad. But speaking of epic stuff, let's talk about Fortnite's evolution.
Oh yeah.
Because man, this game refuses to sit still. It's constantly on the go. When Fortnite first dropped in 2017, it was just a battle royale clone with a twist, and now look at this. Fast forward to nowadays, it's basically a whole platform: creative maps, music festival, Lego survival. Have you been a fan from Fortnite from the beginning? And if so, when did you notice Fortnite starting to like change lanes, and is it good or bad?
Okay, my brother introduced it to me probably a year after it had come out. And when I first got on it, so guys, don't judge me. We were playing the build, Battle Royale Countdown. I was like, first of all, this is a kid's game. And second of all, why am I having to do two things at once? I've got to cut trees down, cut out walls, build, protect myself, and also kill people? Yes. No, let me go back to my other games.
100%.
So I bounced back and forth for the first few years, and then I literally got busy with other games. And then my brother got me back on. I don't remember when he got me back on, and it was a few years later after that because I was busy with other stuff. And then once he told me that, hey, they got a no build, they got a zero build, I was like, you sure? And then I found, and that's why I do nothing. But I mean, I wouldn't like to hop. My brother mentioned it one of the recent episodes that's coming out this week, guys. That he wouldn't mind playing another build match, but I wouldn't mind doing it every now and then. But when the zero build, the evolution of that, man, there's more people currently. There's 191.2 thousand playing zero build and 102.4 thousand playing the regular battle royale. You tell me what's better, guys.
Exactly. I mean, it's obvious. Like, that was the same way when I first started playing. I was like, there's no way this game's going to take off. Everyone's going to get tired of the builds and all that stuff. And then, like you said, when Zero Build came out, I was like, okay, I'll give it another try. And then I started getting hooked on it again. I was like, okay, this game is so much better without zero builds. Like,
yeah, and then the collaborations, the things they've been able to incorporate. Yeah, the creative area. There's so many. They're bringing in, like, they got the Walking Dead, Squid Games. It's just so many collaborations, so many different games. It's games within games within games, my man. It's just
they got
nothing trumps it.
They have companies now that's making guitars for Fortnite Festival, so that way it could be like Rock Band and all that.
Right? Wow, man.
They're expensive. They're like $150, but if you do a lot of Fortnite Festival, it's definitely worth it.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
And then like the Lego Fortnite, it's a whole new community. I tried it out. It's not really my cup of tea. But it's not terrible.
What do you think about the Rocket League racing?
The Rocket League racing, I thought it was fun at first. It was something I played a couple of times, and I was like, you know what? If I want to play a cartoonish racing game, I'm gonna go play Mario Kart or Sonic or something. Like,
I feel the same. Yeah,
but I could never really get into Rocket League. I tried it a couple of times, and I'm like, God, like, whew. No, I'm not gonna lie. I suck at the game, but I get so many sweaty players in that. But
same.
So, like, Fortnite's evolution that they're doing, do you think that is what's keeping it alive, or do you kind of miss the simpler, just battle royale days?
I love what they're doing. They need to keep doing it. I'm actually currently waiting patiently. Do you know the date when Art the Clown is going to drop the skin? Because the skins, man.
It is from the last that I heard, the people that's leaked everything else that's been 100% right. I think they said the 23rd.
The 23rd. So I'll be ready for that. Because guys, they do auctions. People will buy your account. They appraised one content creator's account for like 60,000 because he had rare skins, like that were ultra rare. They're appraising skins, guys. Is that not insane? Your account can be worth money.
It's absolutely crazy. And I mean, not only that, but like just the collaborations that they've been doing. Next week I'm super excited. The Black Phone skin comes out this week, and I'm excited to get the grabber. I'm excited to go see the movie Friday too. I'm going first thing Friday morning to go see it. So,
well, I'll be a little later than that, but I'm definitely going to see it this weekend too.
I'm very, very excited about that because it's just the whole fact that they're doing these collaborations. Now they're talking about Christmas time. They're talking about doing the Grinch. They're talking about Buddy the Elf. They're talking about a few other cosmics that's going to be added to the Christmas story mode and all that. I personally think it'd be freaking awesome if they added Santa art to Fortnite Christmas. I know it's horror, but give them a little bit of everything.
Yeah, give them a little bit of everything. And here's the thing: if Fortnite was struggling, they wouldn't be able to pay for these collaborations.
That's
you know
right.
What I mean? And so they are raking in the dough right now, man, and people are spending.
I've heard, and I don't know how true it is, but I can honestly see it with how stingy Nintendo is. But I've heard Fortnite has offered them a good chunk of money to add Mario or Zelda and stuff like that to Fortnite for players to buy and all that, but Nintendo's like, it's not happening. Go try it with somebody else.
Yeah. Another collab that I'm semi-surprised that they haven't done yet, and I would pay for, is the Clash of Clans.
Clash of Clans,
why not do a Clash of Clans, at least, if not a little mini series, do a some skins, the Barbarian.
Well, next season, they've already confirmed it, The Simpsons is coming.
Simpsons is coming? Oh, that's fun, too.
So, that's gonna be cool. I like The Simpsons. I'm not like a diehard Simpsons fan, but it's cool.
I'm more of a Family guy.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
100%, most definitely.
Which we've already got we got Peter Griffin.
Yeah. So this has made me start thinking about talking about this, but having me start getting into the next segment of this is that we got Fortnite versus other live service games. Why? In your opinion, and to my opinion, from what I've studied, I do a lot of my research before I do these podcasts, but Fortnite is the king when it comes to live service games. You still have some stronger ones going, Rocket League and Roblox and there was Rainbow Six Siege. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, yeah.
Fortnite still stands true. So, so many live service games have come and gone. In my personal opinion, Apex, it's still going strong, but I feel like it's died down a whole lot. Destiny, they're still pushing out stuff, but it's not as popular. Overwatch, things like that. Why do you think Fortnite is still considered to be on the top of these live service games? Is it because of the content, the fact that they're pushing out all this stuff, or is it just because it's just that good of a game?
It's because it's that good of a game. It's not going anywhere for another decade. I see it being 18, 20 years old.
Oh,
really. Because, when WWE first debuted on Netflix, I want to say one of their, if not the first episode, they had Fortnite on the mat, with the wrestling mat. So, they're collabing with big mogul, moguls out there, companies that just... People want to get involved. They want to be put on a game, and you can't be put on something like NBA 2K.
Right.
So Fortnite's the place to go, man. That's what's popping right now.
Another thing with Fortnite that I absolutely love is that they're constantly updating the game. They're doing live events. Some crazy crossovers. Marvel, Star Wars. They had Travis Scott, Ariana Grande, Lego, Naruto, Dragon Ball, Family Guy. The list goes on and on and on. Everybody. It doesn't matter if you're an adult or a kid. You're finding someone to play as.
Yeah, for sure. I bought the Juice WRLD skin when they had the Juice WRLD concert. Man, it was amazing. I missed the Daft Punk one. I wasn't on, but heard that was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's the top tier game right now.
One thing that I like about Fortnite too is that while all these games, Rainbow Six Siege, Apex, stuff like that, they're heavy on microtransactions. Yes, Fortnite pushes out skins for people to buy, but you're not having to pay all this money to get a special gun. Even if you don't have the top tier skins and all that stuff, you can still play and whoop some ass on people because you're not buying guns, you're not buying weapons, you buy skins. The guns and all that, it's all skill. Just because you have this one cosmetic suit, it is not going to make your skill any better than the person that doesn't have any.
Here's the thing. You can play through, so you can buy the battle pass one time and then run through the battle pass, level it up. you have enough V-Bucks to buy the next battle pass and be able to add up more. You never have to pay again unless you want a certain skin, or a bundle. You never have to pay again. And they have skins, they have their own personal skins throughout for the season. They go up to level 200, you unlock everything. You'll unlock emotes, skins, back bling, stickers, spray paint shit, So just buying the battle pass once guarantees you, if you play enough, that you'll get enough where you don't have to pay anymore. You'll get skins.
100%. I mean, that, and they got their monthly subscription now to where you can buy
that too.
Yeah, and then
and it comes with stuff.
They got all kinds of stuff. Like another thing that I love is that they added the fact that you can gift skins to people now. I think that's really cool.
I love that. Yeah, that's awesome.
So I mean, Epic's definitely doing it, and they've been talking about this big Disney crossover they were supposed to be doing, but I haven't really heard much more about that. Have you?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be like its whole new universe. Like it's not even gonna be inside Fortnite, but it's gonna be like a Fortnite based game, but it's gonna be Disney. So like the map is gonna be branched out. You're gonna have a Star Wars area. You're gonna have like a Frozen area. You're gonna have like a Moana area. Like all this crazy stuff. So yeah, I'm surprised you haven't heard about that. I'll just send you the video on it because Epic announced it a few months ago.
For sure. So it would be on Fortnite, or is it gonna be a different Epic game?
Separate game.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but it's going to be like a Fortnite-style game.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's going to be the way that they're talking about it. Like I said, I'll have to send you the video, but it's going to be absolutely huge, like, once they get it going.
Oh, I bet. It's just Star Wars and stuff.
Yes.
Just everything Disney that Disney owns and does. That's going to be crazy.
All right, we got another minigame.
Let's get it.
I'm going to name a live service game, and you tell me if Fortnite should clone something from it or just kind of leave it be to what it is. Grand Theft Auto Online. Is there anything from Grand Theft Auto Online that you think Fortnite can incorporate into their game?
I guess kids play Grand Theft Auto with their parents' consent, Me personally, as a game developer, I wouldn't, but we've done it with so much. Like, I'm being a hypocrite right now because I want Art the Clown and he's a serial killer. But because you got to think, you're stealing cars, you're doing bad things.
Yeah.
Some of the previous characters, bring them in as skins maybe, but that's all I could really think of doing it as. Trying to lay like the map, like doing a Grand Theft Auto map or something. I feel like it'd be stretching the bounds of Fortnite.
Yeah, as
a collaboration or something. Doing a mini series, sure, but I don't know. That would be kind of difficult.
It would be, yeah.
Fortnite mechanics with Grand Theft Auto, they're kind of their own two worlds.
Most definitely. So what I was going to say, because it leads into the other game, I was going to say Call of Duty Warzone. Something that I would incorporate from both of those is proximity chat. I feel like if you're running up on a team and all that, you should be able to talk to them, be like, kind of mess around with them, be like, hey, I'm right behind you, and
that would be cool.
And all that stuff.
Definitely, yeah. I didn't think about that. That's a good one.
Yeah, I don't know why they haven't, to be honest, because Fortnite's so big and all that. I think it would be super cool, but all right. Let's close this out strong. Time for some leaks, rumors, and theories that I have found. So, rumor mill time. Some are wild floating, here and there, but here's what I was able to find out with some stuff out there. So, the Fortnitemares event. So, it's brought Scooby-Doo, it's brought Ghostface. Apparently, they are bringing Wednesday Addams, which they have not...
I've heard that, yeah.
She wasn't in the trailers or anything like that. Art the Clown, obviously.
Yeah.
But apparently, they are bringing this skin that everyone's been asking for, but it's like a green banana.
A green banana?
A green banana. So, it's like a, it's so cool looking. Hang on. Let me see if I can find it real quick, because, it absolutely kind of looks cool. But people has been begging for this costume and all that, and apparently from leaks is that it's going to be a surprise skin that they are bringing to Fortnitemares.
Oh wow! Are you sending it to me?
I'm going to try to show it on the camera.
Okay.
because it's like a radioactive type of banana, but it kind of looks cool.
Are we gonna get radiation sickness from this?
That's what it looks like. But of course it's gonna blur it out.
Oh, hang on, it's trying to. Okay, yeah, I see it. Oh, yeah, yeah, that's cool.
I don't know. No, apparently a lot of people have been asking for this. I'm not sure why, but they have. And apparently there's been some files hinting that they are permanently bringing ballistic tactical first-person shooter mode to Fortnite. They did they did that beta at one time, and apparently it was super huge, and people absolutely loved it.
They're gonna do it.
Yep.
Oh wow.
There's also
is that going to be cross? Sorry to interrupt. Is that going to be a cross-platform?
Yes.
Or
yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 100% cross-platform. And then, of course, what we were talking about earlier is that The Simpsons is supposed to be making their collab, and then they haven't fully confirmed it, but it's big talks, big talks. Since it's premiering next month, we're getting a Stranger Things crossover.
Really?
That's a huge. It's a rumor, but it's from so many reliable people that have leaked stuff in the past, and I can see it. The final season, I can see Fortnite doing something with it. Like I can see them doing some kind of in-game event, and I have all these people, and I'm just saying if they do that, just go ahead and take my money. I'm a huge Stranger Things fan. I absolutely love Stranger Things, and if they did that, that would be so cool. Like I mean, the emotes you can do for it, like. It's a countless of things that you can do, but apparently from some files that they've seen and all that, there's going to be an event mode to where, like remember when they had the Megazord battle?
Yeah.
So they're going to do stuff like that, but it's going to be like on this season you can transform into Ghostface. There's going to be one where you can transform into like Eleven or Vecna, and you get their powers to like levitate them, and you can shoot them and stuff like that. So.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
That will be freaking epic.
It's pretty crazy from what I've seen. But before we end this, is there any collaborations you would like to see come to Fortnite?
Like I said, Clash of Clans for sure. I don't know why that hasn't happened. I'm trying to think of what else. That's the really one I've talked about the most, man, because Clash of Clans has been around a long time. And I just don't know why they wouldn't branch out and work with them, because there's a whole lot you can do with that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think what else.
I'm surprised I have not seen. If they've done it, then I'm wrong, and I'll admit that I'm wrong, but I haven't seen it yet. I'm surprised they have not partnered with like the NBA or NFL to bring you sports players.
Yeah, sports players, because they're bringing shoes and new things, the gear. Why not? Yeah, do something sport related.
I think I cannot remember. I feel like he is. I think Shaq has been in here.
But I think so. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. And LeBron. I want to say LeBron.
But I cannot remember, and I cannot recall. It may have just been a fever dream.
No, I do think Shaq. I think Shaq's on.
I thought he was. Right. I thought he was. But yeah, but anyways, guys, that's a wrap on episode 3. We covered all kinds of stuff on today. We're talking about toxic players, storytelling games, Fortnite's evolution, and some wild future theories that we hope and we will love to see. Fortnite, by the way, if you're watching this, or Epic, anything like that, get that Clash of Clans going.
Yeah.
And make the Stranger Things happen. If you guys want money, make it happen.
Yeah, make it happen. But here the gamers. The gamers have spoken.
O2, thank you so much for jumping on and vibing with me today, man. Like, I appreciate it. It's always a blast having you on here. It's
an honor. It's a pleasure.
It's fun. Like, and to everyone listening, whether if you're on Spotify, if you're on YouTube, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for listening. If you're enjoying the show, hit that follow button, drop a rating if you're on Spotify, and tell us your predictions for Fortnite's next season. What do you guys want to see and all that? But, guys, this has been great. Thank you so much, O2, once again. We'll see you guys in the next podcast. Much love. Peace out, everybody.